Welcome to Bringing Classy Back. Today we're going to talk about the etiquette of napkins. Now this is something I want to share with you because I find it super cool. This is a napkin because French for nap is cloth and kin is small. So this is a small cloth, which is a napkin. It is not a serviette. A serviette is French for towel. How about that? That's some cool information, isn't it? Okay, so a linen napkin or a napkin, because it's a cloth, is what we use to put on our lap. Now, whenever you are dining and you want to take, normally you will find your napkin folded over to the side of the plate on either side. Sometimes you'll find it in the center with a napkin ring on it. However, you want to take that off. The first thing you want to do is open that up. Okay, now you want to always open it up to put on your lap where the folds open towards you. You see how that fold, okay? So this fold right here comes down toward your body. And as you lay it on your lap, it's going to be with the fold facing you. Even though it's not something that I do all the time and perfectly, I do try to put my manners out when I'm out to dinner. So you take your napkin with the folds towards you and you take a corner and you wipe like this very gently. You do not use your napkin to wipe your mouth. You do not use it to wipe your sweat. You do not use it to, clean yourself off. A napkin at dinner is used in the corners to take here and here for both females and for males. If by chance you happen to get lipstick on your napkin, which is perfectly okay, you just fold that edge down. You fold it down like this, and then this becomes your new edge on your napkin. And then you fold it in, lay it back on your, obviously you don't do that at the table, but you just fold that in gently underneath the table and that becomes your new edge. What we never want to do with a napkin, ladies, is we never want to use it as a bib. Never want to use it around our neck. We always want to use it just on our lap. In some restaurants you'll find if they see you wearing black trousers or pants, they will give you a black napkin because a white napkin leaves cotton thread or kind of little woolly bits all over your black legs. So you'll see that some of the great restaurants understand that. Nothing is spoken, they just simply hand you a black napkin. I love using napkins when friends come over for dinner. What I like to do is I wash these on cold water, and I typically like to stay with white so that I can bleach them because I like things to be really, really clean and white. So that's a little tip that you can use. Buy white linen and napkins. If you are in an area where you can find a Home Goods or a TJ Maxx or a Ross or something like that, they're so inexpensive there. You can also get on Amazon and find linen napkins, but I like buying packs of 12. They don't have to be really expensive, they're just white. That is the easiest one to buy. Okay, so when you have those and they've been used, then you wash them, throw them in the dryer and watch them. Right when they come out of that dryer, you want to take them out of the dryer and go straight to ironing them, because if you leave them in the dryer for a long period of time, the linen will get really wrinkled and then it's really hard to get those wrinkles out. So make sure and take it right out of the dryer and iron or steam it. Here's how I fold mine. I take my two corners and I bring them towards the other corners and flatten them out, especially if you've just ironed it and it's hot. Then you want to bring that corner again back into the new corners and flatten that out. Remember, if it's hot, it helps when you flatten it with your hands to create a flatter surface. And then I always fold that back in half like this. And that's the way I fold them and leave them in my drawer. And I stack them up nicely. One of the very fun tips that I'd like to share with you is, I know that whenever you go buy sheets or you buy tablecloths and they have that really nice plastic bag that has that little button on the back, I always like to put these in there. I like repurposing everything. So I take my white linen napkins and I put them inside of those bags so that they can stay clean and they can stay free of anything else that might be dusty or dirty around their environment. So that's your little tip on using napkins. Make sure and treat yourself. I always like to buy a set of 12 because that is always what I'm probably going to have, no more than 12 people at my home at a time for dinner, and so I have a napkin for everybody. So go get yourself some napkins, make sure they're white because they are so much easier to clean and they go with everything. For more information, go back to my YouTube channel, Sparkle Living, or you can go to my website at mysparkleliving.com and click on Bringing Classy Back.